What is up, YouTube? I'm 40 here. So, I'm going through two sets of deck profiles. First up, we have the top 8 Mekk-Invoked deck list for you guys. Now, this YCS was won by Salad. We have that list in this video as well. But it's interesting just to kind of see how everything is shifted together. Also, shout out to Mekk-Knight for, being one of the most consistent decks that we've had variably for a lot of this format, because every format, including this one, this deck just always shows up, and it's very good, consistent going second engine. So we have triple copies of the Rock, the thing that destroys lives and ends duels. We have 2 copies of the purple Nightfall himself, 1 Indigo Eclipse, triple copies of Gamma Steel. This is a very interesting deck choice here. We're actually not even playing Cocytus for the water interaction. We're just triple Kaiju. Triple copies of Phantasme for that draw power to make sure that you can get to the cards that you want to see in your matchup. 2 copies of Blue Sky. Quite honestly, like 6 Mekk-Knights is about as good as it gets. We have triple copies of Alistair and triple copies of Asher Blossom in Joyous Spring. Side deck here, we have triple copies of Instant Fusion. Yay for our ramen friends. Triple copies of Lightning Storm. I mean, you're going second deck, so as long as you see one of these to blow your opponent literally out of the water, this is everything that you want. We have 2 copies of Pot of Desires, 2 copies of Mind Control, 1 Terraforming, triple copies of Invocation. And we have some spicy tech here. We have triple copies of Book of Eclipse, being one of those cards that we just aim to blow the opponent out. Like, Spyral can't combo if everything that they have is face down. Then we have triple copies of the Magical Meltdown. Now, we have 1 Almirage, 1 Gravity Controller, 1 Secure Gardener, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Alistair, the Invoker of Madness, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Thousand Eyes Restrict, 1 Millennium Eyes, 1 Caliga, with 1 Rasian and triple Macabre. Side here we have triple DD Crow, triple Droll and Lockbird, 2 Called by the Grave, triple Forbidden Chalice, triple Twin Twister, and 1 singular copy of Red Reboot, wrapping up your top 8 Mekk-Knight list. Now, like I said, back to this though. Very interesting tech choice. You just use this, take care of whatever your opponent has on the field, and you just proceed to play the game as you normally would. Alright, like, very, very nice. Outside of that, like, this is just interesting. And then standard Secure Gardener, Almirage, just converting your Alistair into the Almirage into the Gardener so that you can set up the light material that you need to play the game. It's quite straightforward. I'm actually very fond of what this deck has become in its evolutions as of late. And then we have Spyral, and this ended up making top 4, according to my notes here. So, yeah, it is the scrap version. We've definitely headed towards scrap being the most consistent variant of the deck. As you can see, we are also packing in the Trigate package. So, basically, we're still the same toolbox as we've been. The extra builds kind of went to the back burner, and this is what we've basically come up with at this point. So we have 1 DD Crow, 1 singular Droll and Lockbird, 1 Jet Synchron, triple copies of the Dank Magician Souls, 1 copy of Drones Man, 1 Last Resort, 2 copies of Schmaster Plan, 1 Quick Fix, 1 Sleepy Boy, 2 Super Agent with the 1 Refrigerator, and triple copies of the Scrap Recycler. Spells, we have triple copies of Called by the Grave, 1 copy of Foolish Barrel, triple copies of Foolish Barrel Goods, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 for 1, 2 copies of Big Red, 1 Assault, 1 copy of Resort, 1 Terraforming, 1 Upstart Goblin, triple copies of Where Art Thou, 1 copy of Utility Wire, and triple copies of Rescue, wrapping up your main deck here. Then here in the extra deck, we have 1 Trigate Wizard, 1 Scrap Wyvern, 2 copies of Double Helix, 1 Link Rebo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Gryffindor, 1 Cerberus, and 1 Curious, 1 Boral Sword Dragon, 1 Borreload, 1 Barricade Borg Blocker, 1 Appaloosa, and 1 copy of the Recital Starling. Side here, we have triple Nibiru, the Ancient Primal Being, triple Dark Ruler No More, triple Lightning Storm, 2 Mind Control, one a pointer of the Red Lotus, and triple copies of Evenly Matched wrapping this up. Surprised to only see the one tech choice for the Appointer of the Lotus. I get it. Card's not that great in multiple numbers, and I mean, you can set it off of the Griffin if you really need to. I don't know why we'd ever drop this with Curious to bring out, but you know what? Stranger things have happened in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, interesting. Next up, we have, this was the top 4 Invoked Shaddoll list. Now, this build has been, it's been evolving as of late, and this guy, I believe this was the one that was on feature earlier in the day and just wrecked somebody's day with the one tech Dynamiscus, by the way. I actually surprised to see that we got away with the one Karma Cut all day, but interesting tech choice. So, we have triple copies of the Primal Being once again, 2 copies of Shaddoll Beast, 1 Shaddoll Dragon, triple copies of Squamata, 1 copy of Trick Clown with the 1 copy of the Damage Juggler. This seems like it's becoming more of a norm as of late for this deck. We have triple copies of Alistair the Invoker, 1 copy of Ariel, and then triple copies of Wendy, 2 copies of the Hedgehog, and 2 copies of Ash. And we actually played 1 copy of Kaios. Actually did not expect to see any extra copies of Kaios, period, but this is the one, if it's sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can send 1 Shaddoll monster from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do for the rest of this turn, all monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to that original monster's level, sent to the graveyard times 100. But hey, you know what? A 400 buff on a full field is pretty good. I like that. Then we have 2 Mind Control, triple copies of Shaddoll Fusion, 1 Terraforming, triple copies of Invocation, triple El Shaddoll Fusion, triple copies of Super Polymerization, triple Magical Meltdown, 1 copy of the Rush Shaddoll Incarnation, and 1 copy of the Tech Dynamiscus. This probably being the hottest thing to kind of come out of this event was just, you play 1 Karma Cut and you get away with it. Like, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. We have 1 Almirage, 1 Gravity Controller, 1 Secure Gardener, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 copy of Alistair, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Boral Sword, 1 copy of Caliga, 2 copies of Winda, 1 Apocolone, 1 Purgatrio, 2 Construct, and 1 copy of Macabre, wrapping up your extra deck here. Then inside we have the 1 Dragon, triple Retaliating Sea. Just remember, repair activate the spell card that special summons a monster. You can special summon this card from your hand, and then basically Macrocosmos is your opponent's field. We have 1 Ash, 1 Almarduke, 1 copy of the Violet Chimera, 2 Lightning Storm, triple Dark Will no more, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, and 1 copy of El Rebuto, wrapping up your main deck here. So, there's not a... yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this. It's pretty straightforward. Just combo, 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 combo. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! And then last but not least, we have the current iteration of Salad that won the event. Called this, by the way. I said it was either going to be Rockets or this. And Solid. Very nice. So, Salad's been undergoing evolutions as of late. This is, as of this current point in time, this is where we've stopped for evolving. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring, triple copies of the DD Crowman, 2 Phantasme, triple Flame Buffalo, 2 copies of Lady Debug, 2 Nibiru, and then we have this thing. So, Prohibit Snake. So at the start of the Amateur, if your Cyberse Link monster battles opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to return that opponent's monster to the hand. When your Cyberse monster destroys opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 card from your graveyard and then target 1 level 4 lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. We get a free bounce on an opponent's monster. We also get recursion back into our hand. Like, this card is really good. We have 1 Falco, 1 Fowl, 2 Foxy, we're not playing 3, 1 Gazelle, 2 Jack Jaguar, and 2 Spinny. Spells, we have triple Signet Mining, triple Desires, 1 Circle, 1 Sanctuary, 2 Will, 1 Impure Order, 2 Rage, and 2 Roar. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Update Jammer and 1 Transcode Talker for the OTKs, 1 Zero Boros, 1 Security Dragon, triple Sunlight, 2 Heat Leo, triple Balinix, 1 Lingaribo, 1 Hida, and 1 Abyss Dweller. We have 1 Pankratops, 1 Nibiru, triple Lightning Storm, 2 Mind Control, 2 Twin Twisters, triple Different Dimension Ground, and triple copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping up your first round of deck list out of this weekend's event. So what do you guys think about these decks? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. And well guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you patrons for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.